Well, I don't know if this is working. Just setting everything up so that we can go live tomorrow out at sea is the plan. Um, I've tried using my Mevo Start this afternoon. It didn't work. Didn't work. It was an expensive experiment which has failed. I shall give some feedback to Mevo. Maybe they need to do something with their software. I think it's a software issue. I don't think it's anything else. Yeah, so we're going to be doing it off a good old phone. So I don't know if I've got any messages here. Am I getting any text on my live chat? Okay, guys. If hi Sammy. So that answers my question. If you're seeing this, then please send us a message. I don't want to see that. Go away. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Super chat messages. Right, I'm live. I've got a great big thing across my screen saying "Welcome to live chat." Remember, just take that and go away. Yes. Right, jolly good. Now, am I going to see the chat messages? Live chat. Oh, I don't want to see that. I'll tell you what, if anybody knows how to do this chat malarkey, it don't do me. So, 3 people watching. Yeah, I know that. I don't want to see it. Okay, guys. Yeah, leave us a thumbs up. Thanks very much for that. Somebody say something. Because I don't know if I'm seeing the text messages or not. I've seen Sammy say hi. I've got to get this smooth because I'm going to be doing this out at sea tomorrow and I don't want to be faffing around with it. All right, Sammy Hollis, AM. Now, is that a question? AM? All right, okay, you're still there. Right, cheers, Sammy. Thanks for that. Right, good. I'm gradually losing the community guidelines. Good, that's what I want to see. Yeah, anyway, so we've got this mounted on a gimbal so I can move it around and it keeps nice and reasonably level. So as the boat's moving around, it should be quite weird. You'll see me bobbing about and the boat will be nice and still in the background. Yeah, get out, hopefully catch some place. That's what we're hoping for. This is only a quick one tonight. I don't know if anybody here saw my catastrophe this afternoon. He went out for about 30 seconds and then yeah, I'm going out on the boat. Yes, mate. We're meeting down the boatyard at 9 to catch the ebbing tide or the flooding tide, and we will. Is it a flooding tide or the ebbing tide? I can't remember. Yes, it's the tide will be on its way in, I think. Yeah, low water's about 7 o'clockish, I think, and then we're going to go out and fish the tide. I'm going to have to move this into the man cave, I think, because I think I can hear it moving upstairs. Which means that she's not happy that she can hear me talking in the kitchen. Right, come back around, face me. Round. And there we are again. Yeah, so how's everyone been doing? Anybody taken advantage of the fact that we can now travel a little bit? Anybody been fishing recently? I went out and had a session catching razor clams the other night. Man, oh man, did I get a lot of razor clams. So we had them for tea. We're going to be using them as bait tomorrow, and I've got a load in the freezer as well. So you're tipping off my place baits with a bit of razor clam tomorrow. Should be fun. Yeah, I'm going out with two boats. The two boats going out together, both single crewed. Not sure if I'm going to bring the dog with me. He might come out on the boat. It'll be his first time on the boat. See how he gets on. Yeah, see if he's got any sea legs. No, yeah, it's very slow, mate. It's very slow. I blanked. Hello, Cat Funt. I'm going to ask you how you got that nickname. But hello, mate. Yeah, I haven't noticed you on here before. I've got to be careful now. I can't say your name because it will come out wrong or it will come out right. I mean, depending on your viewpoint. Yeah, no, I can't say it. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a good nickname. I'm not going to ask why you called that. But yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow this will work. Yeah, so do I actually. Yeah. I'm a bit of a cat, or I am a bit cat, shall we say? Yes, it's a lockdown that does it for you. My girlfriend's just lost stones. She's gone really slim and slender, and I just can't do it. I like eating too much. Normally this time of the year, actually, when the clocks change, normally I can get a bit of willpower. So let's keep my fingers crossed, and maybe we'll get it together and get it sorted out. Yeah, so out on a boat tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, join me, guys. If you can, it'll be during the day. I'll do one live, see how it goes, and then maybe later in the day we'll do another one. Just see how it goes. Hopefully we're going to catch some fish. Lots of place out there at the moment, so I'm hearing. Yeah, no, thanks. My pleasure. Always good to help people out. Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah. How's your channel going now? How many subscribers have you managed to winkle out? We've got a little working group. There's about half a dozen of us that get together and just talk things through, which is actually quite good, and help each other out. I'd invite you, but I don't have invitation rights. So yeah, you zoom in with this one, I'll zoom out. No, you can't. No, you can't. Zoom back in again though. Very. Zoomed in now. You can almost see the pimples on the end of my nose. Yeah. I'm not sure how I can zoom that back out. Go on, zoom in. 468. Well, that's on the way. It's It's halfway there. If you're going to monetize your channel and go lives and do lives and stuff like that, you've got to have the magic 1,000. What I would urge you don't do, it's very tempting, is to do this like sub for sub things that you see on Facebook. They are a mistake. There's a lot of people in South Asia who will sub for sub, and then they desub you within a day. So they've got your sub and then they go, and then YouTube is looking for dead channels, dead subscribers. So if you've got loads of subscribers that aren't watching you or liking or anything like that, suddenly you'll find that your subscriptions drop by 500 in a day. So yeah, that's not worth it. It's not worth it. Best thing to do is to get on, sub as many channels, chat to people, leave comments, and I do it. I see people that if they're subbing to my channel and they leave me comments, and I see that they've got a couple of hundred subscribers, I will subscribe to their channel, and I'll keep an eye on it so that go back and have a look, because it's no good just subscribing. You've got to be watching the channels. You've got to be watching the videos. So as I say, if you're a subscriber and you never watch someone's channel, you will be dropped off the subscription list. So yeah. Oh mate, Diggers, thanks very much. I kind of trying to do it my style. You know, I'm trying to do my style, not anybody else's style. And it's not just about the fishing. It's about, I don't know, it's about sitting and have a chat. Well, I did look at it at the beginning, but not for me. Yeah, mate. No, don't do it. Amanda, you know, I just got you. Hey, Amanda Warner. Hello, dude. Hello, Amanda. Um, how you doing? Um, yeah, how many have we got on here now? We've got 10 watching now. It's amazing. You know, I'd never done lives. Only started doing them a short time ago. And it was Luggy Lugworm, who's kind of got me more into it. Um, and they're very addictive. Actually, they are very addictive. Uh, you know, and it's like this evening, my girlfriend's gone to bed because she goes to bed early. Sit and watch television, boring as hell. I'll sit and edit some videos and what have you. But then I can get on here and have chat to people, you know, and pass the time, which is really cool. It's a pity that we can't chat back and it's all in text, really. But I suppose it would get really, if there was loads of people shouting stuff at you. Um, yeah. Got another couple of little things on projects that I'm starting. Let me show you this. This is an idea that I came up with, and it's basically it happened because I've got a client who was a plastics factory, and they make these little tackle boxes. Or they just started doing these little tackle boxes, and they gave me one to have a look at, and I thought, wow, that'd be really good for keeping all my rig tying bits in. And then I thought, well, actually, other people might like that. Maybe I should market them. So what I've done is this particular kit here is for tying a 2-hook paternoster scratching rig, basically. And as it says on the little label there, all you've got to do is add the time and the line. So you know, it's for you to tie it how you like it. But there's no wastage in it. There's nothing in here that you wouldn't need. You know, there's something, but it's the bits that you need to tie a 2-hook scratching rig, from the swivels all the way down to the scratching hooks, size 3s and size 2s. I'm going to market them. I mean, I don't think they'll sell. I mean, I might sell 1 or 2 of them. The problem is, on the face of it, they sound quite expensive, because the cheapest I can do them, which includes postage, is 30 quid. Now you think, whoa, it's a bit expensive, and you can buy a Tronix Pro rig tying kit for a lot cheaper than that. But if you actually look at the Tronix Pro rig tying kit, there's half a dozen good bits of kit in there, and then there's some right crap in there. This is exactly what you need, and it's all good stuff. And what's more, because we champion this support your local tackle shop, I'm resourcing the bits from local tackle shops. So I'm not undercutting anybody. I'm not going out and trying to beat the shops. I'm getting the stuff at a discount, but from the shop, so they're making a little bit of money out of it as well. And we're going to market them, and I'll do a video tying the rig the way I see it, and then I'll start marketing those. So it's just an idea. I mean, what do you think? Give us some feedback now, guys. I mean, 30 quid, there's enough there to make 20 rigs. So basically it works out at £1.50 a rig, which if you were buying pre-tied rigs, that's pretty cheap. I mean, obviously you've got to add the line to that, but I mean, the lengths of line that you're going to be using in a rig are pretty small. So yeah, as I say, give us a bit of feedback on that, please. The one area that I'm really struggled on is the actual bait clips. And I've gone for, I mean, what they are, they're a Cox and Rawl copy of the Imp. That's what I've gone for. I quite like Imps. But I might just do it with clips, you know, because a lot of people fish with their own bait release, which is on their weight. You know, it becomes part of it. So the way I look at it, this is, you could use this, but you don't have to put the actual hook bit in the imp. You can just use the clip from the imp, and you can clip that into your weight if you're using a weight that's already got a bait release on it. So you don't, there's no need to add anything to this. You can use it as it is. Time to do that. Not getting much back from everybody. Oh, hang on. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, Amanda. You're a star. Hey, guys. I don't know if you get this, but I subscribed to this super chat thing, and I don't know if I approve of it or whatever, but I've just had my first super chat from Amanda. She's given me £9.99 for some, man, that is awesome. Amanda, you are a star. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are the first. You are my first. You have broken my cherry. Yeah, on eBay. Yeah, but again, see, we have done, myself and the Eastbourne Fishermen have done a huge campaign about support your local tackle shop, and although the stuff is coming from local tackle shops, I'm kind of, I don't want to do the eBay thing. I want to do it as an individual thing. It's part and parcel of my YouTube channel. I mean, the only reason I'm doing this is not to make money. I won't make any money out of this. The only reason I'm really doing this is to get my logo out there. It's just another way of promoting my channel. So and what I might do is if I get some interest in this, then I might do another kit, which is for an up and over rig. And so we'll do an up and over one. So it'll be, you could buy this one and make your scratching rigs, and then if you want to, you can buy the up and over rig one, or if you want to use the up and over rig and not scratching rigs, you can do the up and over rig. The only downside of well, actually they do one with bigger compartments, so we could perhaps do an up and over rig with bigger hooks. Yeah, no, as I say. Oh, hello, George. Yeah, thanks very much for doing your what is it you do, keeping people in check. I noticed on one of my lives a little while ago, there was a load of things that would just delete your messages. I couldn't see what they were. I'm assuming that the moderator was getting here and deleting something that was offensive, and I thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, I'm not. As I say, I'm not doing it on eBay. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them from me, and it will be. I've got a PayPal account. I'll set it up so people can. They send me an email saying they want it. PM me their address and send me the money by PayPal, and it will come in the post. And I mean, the beauty of these is they'll fit in a little padded envelope, so it won't be expensive to post. The price will include mainland postage. But if anybody wants them from overseas and what have you, we might have to negotiate a price on that, because obviously if I'm sending them to the States or what have you, it gets a little bit expensive. But yeah, this time next year, Rodney, it'll be Tronics Pro. There'll be Sea Fishing with CJ. We'll be up there selling rods and reels, and no, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Oi. How you doing, Skippy? Gone potty gardening. Yeah, I don't do a bit of gardening at the weekend. It did drive me potty, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what I do find. Hey, Amanda. I do find is that doing this gives me a thirst. So I'm just going to go and give myself a little drink. I'll be back in a second. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Never seen CJ out fishing. Well, mate, I do go out. We've had a lockdown. Um, if you look through my back channel, if you look back through the thing, you will see some me out on a boat on my videos. I've never done a live from the sea because when I was last out before the lockdown, I didn't do lives. I didn't know anything about lives. Pete Nichols, mate. There you go. This is for you. Yeah, mate. How are you doing? Pete? Yeah, great. And yes, in answer to your question, those razor clams were hand produced. Had a cracking day. Well, I had a good and a bad day. I went with the intention of doing some black lug digging and to pump and to salt up some razor clams, and I got more razor clams than I anticipated, and I got one worm. So yeah, I've got a lot to learn on the bait digging. Hey George, yeah, thanks very much. What's the target tomorrow? Place are the target. The busker. It's called the busker. What is? Yeah, place. I'm sorry if doing these lives I appear to be an almighty pisshead. I'm not. Actually, I'm really not. I'm at the only time I have a scotch every so often in the evening, but it tends to coincide with when I'm doing one of these lives. What's called? I've seen your message about it's called the busker. What time are you going? We're meeting at the boatyard at 9 a.m. The reason for the slightly late start is the times of the tides. Are big tides tomorrow, big springs, and we can't launch. Yeah, we can't launch at the bottom, right at the very bottom of the tide. So we need a little bit of flood. So we're going at 9, and yeah, my live earlier. No, oh no, it's fortnight fishing, right? Okay. Oh mate, I hope you do get out. Yeah, I hope you do get out. Oh, the Buscate, it's an Irish whiskey scent. It's really nice. I do like a bit of Irish whiskey, actually. I have to say, I'm into my scotches at the moment. This is Old Pulteney. Yeah, I do like my malt whiskies. But I have been known to buy the odd Irish whiskey and the odd Kentucky whiskey as well, or bourbon or what have you. Yeah, I had a very nice experience at a bourbon distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky, and yeah, pretty good stuff. Tennent's, yeah. Yeah, trouble with Tennent's is it turns you into a cat font. mm. Wow. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this one short tonight because obviously I'm getting things set up for tomorrow. I'm using an old phone. Prism. See, I'm new to all this malarkey, and I'm just using the straight YouTube thing here on a phone. I've bought this all singing, all dancing camera. I bought this all singing, all dancing camera. It's called a Mevo Start, and what it does is it has a it's quite a wide angle lens, but it will zoom in on you and it will follow you around as though it's a cameraman. In theory, is what it will do, and it streams to your phone, and then your phone streams it onto YouTube or whatever. But I just cannot get it to work. somebody just said then that they saw it from the boat. I did. Frinton, is that to me, or is that to somebody else? Oh no, Fortnite Fishing. Is that to me or to Fortnite? Because I did manage to stream for about 5 seconds, and then I just lost everything. I could see it was still streaming because the red light was on the camera, but I got no way of accessing it. There just seems to be some software glitch with it, and the company that deals with it, I think they really designed it for using with a desktop computer, or using it for sort of, I don't know, church sermons or something. So they get a little bit hissy when you start criticising them. I'm going to send them some feedback and say, look, guys, this is not doing what I wanted it to do. Maybe there's some software updates that need to be done, and see if later it starts to work. But at the moment, it's not working for me at all. Whew. What else has been happening? As I say, I had a cracking day on the beach, razor clamming the other day. Yeah, Amanda, go live. Wait, CJ. Saw it from the boat, CJ. It was good. All right, okay. How much did you see of it? Because, and hear you no problem. Right, okay. Well, as I say, it was streaming. You could probably hear my frustration because I could see it was streaming, but I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see any comment. I couldn't see the screen to operate it. It kept saying it had dropped off. So there's some sort of glitch with this. It doesn't work properly with my phone. I'm going to have to I'll keep trying with it. But tomorrow, the trouble is, I'm taking so long faffing around with it that I'm not actually doing anything. So tomorrow I'm just going to keep it simple, stupid, and I'm just going to use this phone. And the reason I'm doing this tonight is just to make sure that this is going to work. This is my old phone. It's got a SIM card in it that is just for data. It's got a bit of credit on it, so I'll stream until I run out of credit, and then might have to go online with the other phone and put some more credit on it, I guess. I'm using the internet at the moment. At least I hope I am. I'm not using up all my data. We'll find out in a minute. If it goes dead, I'll have to put another 15 quid on it, just for the fun of it. And I'm going to be filming a YouTube episode at the same time, so we'll put an episode out. Well, assuming I catch fish and it's an interesting day. If it's a really boring day, then I won't. But yeah, it's first day back on the ocean for a little while, and things have a habit of going wrong. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing these until I stroke the screen. Right, can William be a mod, please? He's epic as putting links up. William, which William? Which William? Amanda? Who's William? Hi, Willie. All right, hi, Willie. All right, where's Willie? I mean, I'm happy to put anybody you like up as mods. I don't understand. Well, I do, because actually George has done a sterling job as a mod, and I thank him for it. Right, I'm not seeing a Willie, so I'm guessing that William is somebody who's got a different name on here. Amanda, give me some direction as to who William is, and I'll gladly make him a mod. Valerie Irwin, hi Val, how you doing? How's Ohio you live in it? Can't tell you you look like hard work. It wasn't too bad actually. I was huffing and puffing a little bit. Last time, it's Fishing UK Glasgow. All right, work out how to make him moderator. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I've worked out how to do it before. I can't work it out now. Good, Val, and that's the best thing. You had a birthday the other day, wasn't it? I won't ask how old it was, but yeah, birthdays, age is just a number. You are as old as you feel. And I'm desperately trying to feel like a teenager. Yeah, George. Thanks, mate. Keep on that. Oh, right. Tap on the three dots. What bleeding three dots? I ain't got no three dots. Let me try doing it on the computer. Live. No. Reload this maybe. Right, there we go. Getting ready for live. Oh, blimey. I can hear myself now. It's quite scary. Oh, I see. I've got three dots on this. I'm going to have to turn the sound off because I'm hearing myself 5 seconds later and it's really quite disruptive. I mean, I've done this and on your behest, but of course, does Will want to be a moderator? Is the question. I mean, I've done this and on your behest, but of course, does Will want to be a moderator? Is the question. Oh, well, I'm going to have to kill the sound because I'm now hearing myself twice, which is even more disconcerting. Right, that's the sound gone. Right, so I assume I've had him as a moderator, but he's not showing up in blue or with a spanner next to his name. I assume it means he's got to accept it. First live from the boat tomorrow evening. Got a few jobs to do. Oh, okay, mate. Well, what time are you doing your live tomorrow on the evening? And I'll see if I can't join you. And if you can, as I say, I'll be doing my live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do my live tomorrow. I'm not sure what the best time to do it really. What do you reckon? You can have my spanner. No, George, you're doing a real good job, mate. I don't want to lose you. You're a proper job. You're only allowed to have one moderator, is that right? All right, there you go. Fish in the UK. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys. No, George, you're doing a fantastic job. I don't want to lose your spanner unless you want to. If you want to, I mean, I'm guessing you can throw the spanner anytime. I just don't throw it in my works. All right, 7:30ish. All right, well, I can. Yeah. Is there something going on between you and Valerie, Will? She obviously likes you in blue. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Yeah, I don't want George to go. George is top notch. He's done a good job. Mate, Essex, foraging and fishing. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I actually managed to do a bit of foraging the other day, which is something new for me. The video is in edit at the moment. I'm a little bit I'm in two minds. I don't know, what do you think? It gives away the location, and my concern is that it's only a small area. If you've got 1,000 people down there gathering razor clams, you'd wipe the bed out very quickly. Um, so I'm in two minds whether to put it out or not. What do you reckon? I'm down in Sussex. Um, yeah, keep it yourself. I might I might trim the location. People who are familiar with the area will know where it is, but it doesn't mean to say anybody else is. Um, yeah, I'm based down in Sussex. Hey, mate, there's no case of stealing. It's about sharing. It's about helping each other out, isn't it? Um, yeah. So it's funny. I'm in two minds. I know we've all got secret marks. There's marks that I wouldn't want to show, um, which I've done a lot of work finding and what have you. And also I know people who've got marks that they don't want to show, and I respect that. But on the other hand, part of the reason behind doing this into the sport is to show them where to go, to show them where to fish. I mean, I'm doing this John Darling thing, using going around the country with talking about some of the marks in his book. Um, yeah, but yeah, Sussex and Kent are next door. But something like a clam bed, I just know that there are people that have got no interest in fishing at all who would swarm down from London if they thought they could get razor clams where I got them from, and just well, they would just take them all. They'd be gone. Um, it's amazing. Keep it yourself, really, buddy. Edit out the obvious bits. Depend on the video, really. It's a great session. Then don't give away too much. I live in Essex, and the places are not great. Yeah, but you see, there probably is some great places in Essex. It's just finding them, isn't it? Um, we visited all of the fishing tackle shops from Southend all the way around the south coast, all the way down around Cornwall, and then back up into Bristol. And I know we were talking to them in Southend, and they were saying there were some marks around Southend that were really fishing their rocks off. That was about this time last year. So yeah, it's just getting to know where these places are, isn't it? Really? Yeah, yeah. Well, what with regard to Kent, I've been speaking to Craig, who's the guy who runs Channel Angling in Dover. A really good bloke. And we're going to go down. I'm going to go down to Dover shortly, and with him talk about the fishing marks around Dover. No, again, no secret marks. Just talking about the marks. The problem is that the John Darling book talks about the Admiralty Pier and things like that, and they're gone now. You can't fish them. So there are other marks down there that people go to. So I'm going to go down there with Craig, and we'll talk about fishing marks in Kent. So stand by for that. And yeah, you know, yeah. I mean, I must admit, I kind of anticipate. Well, I was talking to Tony Kerridge today in Tony's Tackle in Eastbourne, and he has sold a shed load of black lug today, or in the last 2 days. So there's a lot of people coming fishing. I would imagine that around Langley Point and what have you, it's probably shoulder to shoulder at the moment. I've not been down to didn't go down to Seaford today and have a look, but I'm guessing there's a lot of people that have been obeying the lockdown, not going fishing. There's an awful lot that weren't obeying it, but there's a lot of been obeying this fishing who have kind of taken a great big deep breath and a sigh of relief and have got down the beach and have started fishing. Fortnight fishing, yeah. Well, my last video on the beach, I had to resort to having a cold water swim because I wasn't catching any fish, just to make it a video. I had to take my clothes off. I think I probably lost some subscribers because of that. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. Really, I'm just toying with the idea of whether I take a dog with me or not. He's not been out on a boat with me before, but he was in the boat with me all afternoon while I was working on the boat, and he seemed to be all right. And obviously, we weren't on the water, so it wasn't moving around. Um, the boat's high enough sided that he's not going to jump out of it. Chris, what? What's the matter, Chris? What's the matter, Valerie? Traffic race, 100 yards beach, had 2 fawns. Yeah, well, that's fishing, though, isn't it? Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Well, I've got 50, there's 24 watching, there's 15 likes. So, yeah, and if you're not liking it, hit the thumbs down. You know, I won't get upset about it. Just as long as I don't see the 9 thumbs down. There is somebody, and I don't know who it is, but within seconds of me posting videos, you know, they can't have possibly seen the video, and I get a what's that about? We're talking about Luggy. Jamie, thanks, mate. Cheers. Yeah. I mean, the fish hunter. The fish hunter goes all over the bloody place, doesn't he? In fact, there's a bloke come up to me talking on the beach yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And I swore it was a fish hunter. I said, and he came back again, and I said, "Do you do a YouTube channel?" He said, "Nah, not me, mate." And I thought, don't know, you know, I've looked like him. Place are the target, which probably means half a dozen whiting and a dogfish, but whatever, as long as I don't blank. Angling anxiety, amazing, man. Has anybody watched that thing on Netflix, the Seaspiracy, whatever it's called? Concerns me a little bit because it's definitely going to appeal to a lot of youngsters, and it's very cleverly done because it starts off being anti-plastic in the ocean, which I think we all agree with. Then it goes into anti-whaling, which again I think we're all in agreement with. Then it actually I nodded off, so I missed a bit in the middle, but towards the end it then starts drifting into fish feel pain, and in fact the only way to go is to stop fishing. And yeah, I've got a feeling it might fuel a bit of an anti towards our beloved sport. So I think we've got to wake up. I think we've got to be very, we've got to clean up our act. The sea fishing. If you look at coarse anglers and the way they handle and treat their fish, you know, they're very gentle with them. They put them into a net that is specifically made to not damage them. They keep them in calm water in that net for a period of time before they release them. Whereas we tend to just chuck our fish back, and you see so many dead whiting on the beach after a match. I think we've got to up our game a little bit. I know John Locker. You often see him. He catches the fish. He'll put it into a bucket of water in the boat to let it recover before he puts it in the sea, and then he'll swim it. I think we all need to be starting to do that sort of thing. I mean, it's obviously not as easy on a beach as it is on a lake side to keep your fish alive. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it is exactly that. What you say is exactly that, mate. I agree. There is some very um, dogmatic vegans out there who thinks theirs is the only way. Yeah, I mean, I respect their views, but don't impose them on me. Yeah, well, I say watch that film. Watch that film. It starts off at the right level, and then it gradually. And I think there's a lot of youngsters are going to watch that, and we might get a bit of a backlash from it. I think. Does anyone here have Fisho Shore Angling Channel? Because there's a lot about upper sport hang on the beach and the dangers they are putting our sport at risk. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but it's right. Yeah, I think we've all got our part to play. I'm not saying don't take fish. I mean, at the end of the day, they are a resource, um, and you should be able to take a fish home and eat it. But I mean, one of my pet hates, and this is fairly contentious, and you can agree or disagree with me, but mackerel fishing. Why catch 200 mackerel? What are you going to do with 200 mackerel? Um, yeah, I mean, take half a dozen home, fine. Catch a few and freeze them down for the winter, fine. But bin liners full, they're a finite resource. Now, people who fish from the shore, where there still seems to be quite a lot of mackerel in the summer, probably don't realise if you go out to sea, there aren't any. We're not. I obviously do a lot of boat fishing, and mackerel is a prime bait. And live baiting for bass with live mackerel. Last 3 or 4 years, I've not been able to catch one. Literally spent all day and maybe catch 2 mackerel. It wasn't like that before. Now, yes, the super trawlers, a big purse seine netting that's going on sort of down the west and down the Bay of Biscay. That's obviously wiping them out. But the ones that get to the shores of UK are getting slaughtered by fishermen. Don't take what you don't need. Anyway, Andy McNab. Yeah, the film is called, I think it's Sea. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up now. Seaspiracy or something like that. Seaspiracy. It claims to be a documentary, but it isn't. It becomes a bit preachy. Yeah, it's called Seaspiracy, and it's on Netflix. Yeah, Andy McNab. You're not the Andy McNab, are you? Big respect if you are. Yeah, I'll have a dig out on that. Fisho Shore Angling, right? So I'm subscribed to it. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, I have to say that one of the reasons I got into this YouTubing malarkey was as a kind of alternative to taking fish, because you want to catch a nice fish, you want to put it back, but you want to have some sort of memory of it, and this kind of shares it with the whole world, so you get decent fish and you share it. Yeah, Andy McNab classified. Andy McNab, if I told you, I'd have to shred you. Yeah, yeah, I know Andy McNab's is not your real name anyway. So, and I do know what your real name is, so I'm not going to say it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks, mate. I don't always talk sense. It's the whiskey. I have another couple of these, and I won't be talking sense. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. I'm a good mate of Andy Massey, and you'll know who that is if you are the true Andy McNab. I'm a good mate of Andy Massey's brother, I should say, because Andy Massey's no longer with us. But, I've got stickers. I've got stickers. What have I done with my stickers? Oh, yeah, I've got stickers now. So I will be doing some stickers. So yeah, hang on for that. It won't be long. And the Sea Fishing CJ stickers will be out. And I've got a Sea Fishing with CJ hat. Where's my hat? Find that. What do you think of these then? Amanda, you are the first one in my list. Are you having problems with the mail still? Because I know that you were getting problems with mail coming through to you. I will send you some stickers. Um, yeah, the stickers will be in the post. I haven't got the final draft of them yet. I've only got some, what do you call them? Drafts. Drafts? First prints, first runs of them. Um, yeah, I think I've left them in the van. Mate, once I've worked it out, I do have PayPal. Um, I'll get on here and we'll do a talk about that and yeah, yeah, we'll sort all that out. At the moment, it's not sorted. I haven't got the final draft of them yet. I haven't got worked out what the cost of them is going to be. It won't be much. Um, it'll be the cost of the sticker and postage and that's it. Um, and then once I do that, I'll get on here and I'll do that, and we'll talk about these hats as well and how much they're going to cost. I'm doing this as a Realtree camo, but that's kind of my thing. Um, but we're going to be doing a grey one as well with a slightly different logo on it. Um, so we'll be doing those as well. So let you know. And as you know, I like wearing Realtree camo. Don't ask me why. Um, I might do a top as well with the logo on it, but we'll see on that. Wait out on that. But yeah, again, I'm not doing it because I want to make lots of money at it. In fact, it's going to be more aggravation than it's going to be money. But um, it's just about getting the logo out. Right, Bay Designs in Pevensey. Big up to them. Right, they're on the interweb. Look it up. Ash, who runs the place, it's a little business. It's like a one man band. So consequently, he's not overrun with work. So he will talk to you, and you can discuss how if you're going to adjust or mess around with your logo. He's done these stickers that we're putting onto on these little tackle boxes. He's done those for me. And we had a couple of attempts at getting the right size for them so that they don't obliterate. So you can see what's going on there, but you can see what it is as well. So he's done those for me, and my stickers, I'm going to have 2 stickers. Let me go. I'll tell you what. Talk amongst yourselves a second. I'll go and get my stickers. See what we're doing with stickers. Right, so this is one of the drafts of my stickers. Now, what's missing from this is there is actually in the background a bird that fills it. It's a J that fills it up because CJ, SEAJAY, is the name of my company. So, so it'll be that is the main sticker with the J in the background, and then there will be another one which is just the basic logos like this, but it will be that colour in the background. So there's 2. There's one with the sunset and the bird on it, and there's just one with a plain background. So it will be 2 stickers for whatever price. Let's say, we'll have to work it out. I don't want to say it will be this and then discover it's 5p more than that or something like that. But yeah, certainly I will bang them out. I will get them on here, and we'll get it going. So I think I can catch up. I'm a military brat, Chris. I love seeing camo, mate. Yeah, I'm a military brat as well. Yeah, I mean, the camo that I wear is not military camo. It's Realtree, and it's a throwback to a spell of time I had in Kentucky where everybody wears it, and yeah, it's Realtree. It's Kentucky national dress. So I've got some Realtree trousers on. Whoops, no, touch the button. Oops, come back this way. Tonight I mostly be wearing Realtree hat, Realtree trousers. Local size limits. What's that? I don't have a web shop. I don't know. I'm not into marketing. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do is have a web shop. I don't know. As I say, if these things start to take off, if these rig tying kits take off, then nah, not my squeaky chair. I've missed a bit here, so I need to get back to where you are. Oh, yeah. Big tides on the wrecks. Yeah, the trouble is that you're going to be whistling over the wreck so fast. Um, you're right that you get the lull, but it's a making tide, so it won't be there won't be much of a lull between the tides. It's going to, because it's the next tide's even bigger. So yeah, yeah. Right, I missed out some. It's going a spring tide, sinking mud print, and yeah, always be a bit careful of the old quicksands. I've got to go to bed as well because I've got to get up early to go fishing. Thanks very much for the good luck fortnight. Hopefully the video we'll do live during the day, and I'll post a result if we have a good one. Hey Shazzo, all right. I wanted to get a skin for my truck as well, but I couldn't get one unfortunately. When fishing, have you ever caught a cold? Yes, I bloody have. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Shazza, I think I deleted your comment on my video somehow. I was deleting some inappropriate stuff, and I suddenly noticed yours has gone as well. So yeah, hmm. Yeah, I caught a cold on the beach the other day, but that wasn't from fishing. It was from going swimming in the sea. I have to say, it was bloody cold. It was cold. I went in and I wasn't. I'm guessing it was so cold I didn't actually feel it as I went. And then I got about, I don't know, 20 yards out from the shore, and I couldn't feel my legs. And it worried me that I wasn't going to be able to get out because I couldn't operate my legs anymore. Um, yeah, guys, I'm going to say good night as well because I've got to get up early tomorrow. It's only 11:30, which for me is quite an early night. Um, Deliberate to film, yeah. I was actually quite surprised. I went down to the same beach on Sunday, yesterday, and as I'm walking towards it, I could hear bagpipes playing. And I thought, what? And sure enough, at the top of the beach was a bloke walking up and down playing the bagpipes. So I had to go up to the camera and say, mate, can I do it if I film you? And he was really friendly, really nice. Um, and yeah, I filmed him, and he played bagpipes for me, and it was really good. It was really, really good. So it will be on the video. I'm just going to have to work out how I'm going to do the video without giving away the location too much because um, the wrong people get hold of the video. It could do a lot of damage down there. Yeah. Thank you, Valerie, Jamie, Amy McNeville. Yeah, guys and gals. I'm gonna pull the pin on this now. Yeah, great. I mean, I'm not sure what your circumstances are, George, and I don't know. I don't want to quote a time and say I'm going to go live at this time because you know it is things happen. I need to get the boat set up and working and be fishing so that when I'm live, I can actually catch some fish live, which would be quite cool. Um, but it does mean that I am desperately going to need moderation. So because I'm not going to be able to talk to the screen very much. Um, but yeah, so if you're around, I would greatly appreciate help. Uh, as I say, we're going out at night, so we'll probably be out fishing at 10. So I would anticipate, um, yeah, I anticipate probably go live about midday. But as I say, I don't want to commit myself to it, because obviously if we get to a spot and there ain't no fish there, then we might have to move on. There's 2 of us going out. Okay, guys, well, that's excellent. So Will, George, I've got it covered, haven't I? So thanks very much for your help, everybody, and thanks very much for your views, and thank you so much for my my payment. Well, a super thing. I've never had one of them before, but yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Just look and see how it shows up on the screen. It's not showing up on here. Whatever. Perhaps it doesn't go back to that far on here. All right. So, thanks everyone, and good night to you all.